Looks like there's some 2 open beachfront sites. You guys got to get down here and take them. So the deal is, if you can't build a sandcastle,
Mom, ready?
dig a hole.
Ready? Okay, leave in the comments below what you think of this. Is it a fire pit? Is it a hot tub? Is it a dragon pit? You name it, it could be a bear cave.
Are you guys getting a load of this water? This is amazing. All right, no, really, why is the sand so white?
Because it's made out of quartz. Quartz stone. Isn't that cool? It's happened over thousands of years. Like Hawaii has black beaches because it's made out of the lava. This is made out of actual quartz stone.
I love it.
I'm just dropping it all over Mark's pants.
Made out of quartz, broken down quartz.
I feel like I'm playing in the snow, but it's warm. It's the most amazing thing. I thought Siesta was amazing. I feel like this is like Siesta, but different. I feel like it's kind of better. Well, I felt like Siesta was finer and whiter, but this has a consistency to it that's like, I don't know, they're both amazing. I think you gotta do both. You can't do Destin, not Siesta. You gotta do both. This is why RVing is amazing, because otherwise we would have chosen. All right, well, what do you want to do? Because we can't do 2 beaches.
We probably wouldn't have come out here.
Probably wouldn't have come at all.
You can see it, and right there.
Where are you going? They got stung by a jellyfish.
Stung by jellyfish! Woo!
So Caleb's going by. Trish and I are off to go see Annie Dike and Philip have When We'll Travel.
So we are having an adult night, but it's getting a little shorter and shorter and shorter because we didn't realize that Pensacola is literally an hour and a half from Destin. We were thinking it was like 25 minutes up the road, like we'd be early.
It's
and
ridiculous.
Then we put it in and
Well, yeah, not only are we an hour late, that's not even like fashionable.
Yeah.
But the hour that we're going to be late is, of course, the golden hour, the best for video, the sunset. And we're going, you know, at least we were going to go on a sunset cruise. There's no way that can happen. We're so used to looking at maps like, oh, look at how close Boston is to New York. Oh my gosh, look at, we can leave New York and we can be in Washington, D.C. the same day. That's like close to us now. So when I look down at the map and I see like Destin and Pensacola, I think, oh, look at that. It's like they're neighbors. Well, they are. They're close. 55 miles close.
You're like travel savvy, so I didn't think
yeah.
you'd have an issue.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It is cool having you guys here. This is great. It's going to be a chaotic night, but I think that's part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the V-Bird. And like I said, Philip and I sleep here, usually one head on each side, so we get a really nice draft here from the big overhead. Lucky for us, they kept the boat initially in Michigan, so it was in freshwater for most of its life, which was really cool because saltwater, you know, just like eats everything. So a lot of boats that spend their life in saltwater just look older. It's kind of like a woman who smokes and drinks, you know? Yeah. It's like, this is the one they kept in the barn, and they're like, woo, she's pretty. So she was very well maintained, and then the last like 10 years of her life, she was down in Punta Gorda, Florida.
Now we gotta drive all the way home.
Well, you know the good news.
What?
Tori's making bank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's at $9 an hour, you know.
What?
Yeah. To sit on her phone and do nothing.
Maddie wants to go to the beach. Don't you, Maddie? But they don't allow dogs on Destin Beach.
Sorry, Maddie.
Ah, breaks my heart how much fun Maddie would have in that clear water.
Okay.
Of course,
Give
we
this
have
some-
noticed that she's having a hard time walking in the sand. Even sand that's like this much, her legs are kind of giving out on her. So there's something about the sand that's making it hard for her to walk. I mean, it could just be today. She has good days and bad days. Mom's given her arthritis medicine and made her all sorts of meat and chicken and fish and rice, and she does eat regular dog food from time to time too, but nothing as good as Trisha's cooking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. So we moved site. We moved from 212 up the way, which was a shady spot, to 612 right here. And 612 is just, well, I should have counted the steps, but I guess about 100 steps or so to this beautiful beach. Trish and I found ourselves going to the same places every single year on the same date. And after like a decade of literally the same exact trip, we looked at each other and we thought we have to do something different. And that was probably, that decision to do something different was probably the start of this whole thing.
Well, I think before we valued tradition, and so we were like creating, you know, and it was like fun for the kids. Oh, we're gonna go to Mexico, because we used to go right down to the beach in Mexico. If you're from Arizona, Mexico and California are the best. There's too much to see in the world. We've got to get out there. Well, and the other thing is, before we understood what RVing was, which is amazing, it was like, you want to go to Destin, Florida from Arizona? That's like $5 grand.
$5 grand. I was gonna say it's $5 grand.
You
Well,
gotta
with a family of five.
With a family of five. You got to
Yeah.
put everybody on a plane to come out here to stay in a hotel to eat bad food. And it's not bad. It's just not good for you. So everybody's kind of like cranky by the third day.
So here's the deal. Trish and I decided to get out and take a little walk down the beach, and then we need to pack up and head off to New Orleans.
So excited. I can't wait. Mark and I have been so good because we've been eating like all the amazing food across the country. And so we said, okay, we need to stop. Because we've been having like so much sugar and fried food and like just all this. So we've stopped and we've been doing a great job, and you can totally feel the difference. But I was like, before we made this pack that we'd be good and healthy, I'm like, I'm having beignets when I get to New Orleans. So I am pretty excited about that. As you can tell, we're back in Arizona. Look at this place, it's amazing.
And we just got done recording our Patreon video, and we're so excited about it, and we hope you want to be a part of it. We're calling it the KYD Insiders, and it's how you're gonna get access to a secret Facebook page, Google Hangouts, behind the scenes, and everything you've been asking for. Right below, right there, you'll see a big old P.
And we'll see you guys next weekend.